Welcome to the final module where I'm going to transition from understanding what AI is and how to use it ethically to mastering how to communicate with it effectively. In Module 3, I established the ethical framework for responsible AI use, and in Module 4, I focused on effective prompting or asking the right questions. Now I'm going to focus on 4 essential skills that will make you effective AI collaborators, both in your current studies and your future accounting careers. These skills are critical thinking and problem solving, adaptability and continuous learning, communication and collaboration, and ethical AI awareness. The skills that I'm going to focus on in this module are not just theories, they're practical abilities that you can practice today in class, in group work, internships, and eventually in your career. For each skill, I'll break it down into what it is, why it matters for your success, and how you can develop it during your time here and beyond. Critical thinking is the ability to go beyond surface-level answers to find the root of the problem. In class, that might mean identifying where a misunderstanding happened on an assignment. In the workplace, it means diagnosing issues, anticipated challenges, and avoiding costly mistakes. Problem solving is about exploring and testing solutions until you find the best fit. Generative AI can produce convincing but sometimes incorrect answers. As a student, critical thinking ensures that you understand and can defend your work. As a professional, it builds trust. Clients, managers, and colleagues know your decisions are well-reasoned and backed by evidence. Strong problem-solving skills reduce stress, save time, and produce better results in both roles. In your coursework, compare AI-generated answers to class material and identify any gaps. At work, validate data or recommendations before presenting them. In both settings, seek alternate solutions and weigh their pros and cons. Make "Why is this the best choice?" and "Does this make sense?" 2 questions that you regularly ask yourself. Adaptability is more than tolerating change. It's actively embracing it. In accounting, that might mean leaning into a new concept in class or moving to a new audit platform mid-engagement in the profession. Bouncing back from setbacks involves analyzing what happened, adjusting your approach, and moving forward. Continuous learning means committing to ongoing skill development throughout your career. I've experienced many technological innovations in my career. And one thing, though, that makes the generative AI innovation stand out, at least to me, is how fast they go from idea to mainstream. What mattered yesterday is often replaced by something totally unexpected today. The pace of change in generative AI and in accounting standards means that your technical skills will need regular updating. What you learned as a freshman might be different when you encounter it again in your junior year. Success in the profession increasingly depends on agility, the ability to shift methods and tools without losing momentum. Adaptability not only protects your employability, but also positions you to lead change rather than resist it. Reflect after setbacks. Identify what worked, what didn't, and why. Make it a habit to explore new tools regularly, even outside of urgent work. Seek out assignments or simulations that don't have clear-cut answers so you can practice navigating uncertainty with confidence. As Alvin Toffler stated, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Clear, concise communication and effective collaboration are at the core of both student and professional success. In a team environment, explain concepts so that your classmates can benefit from your knowledge. In the workplace, you need to be able to explain technical accounting matters in plain language and work well with colleagues, clients, and other stakeholders. AI can support communication tasks, but it can't build trust or replace genuine human connection. Strong communication skills, both oral and written, increase your influence, whether you're helping a classmate, persuading a client, leading a meeting, or writing a report. Collaboration produces more robust solutions because it brings in multiple perspectives. Trust and rapport are built through consistent, authentic interaction, something no AI can do for you. Practice simplifying complex accounting concepts for non-experts, like explaining deferred tax assets to a fellow classmate. Translate financial statements into narratives that connect with decision makers. Engage in active listening, ensuring that you truly understand others before responding, and offer constructive feedback to strengthen team performance. Ethical AI awareness involves understanding both the opportunities and the risks of generative AI. It's knowing when AI can be helpful, but also when it's inappropriate, such as situations involving confidential data, unclear regulations, high-stakes decisions, or taking an examination or an assignment. It also includes recognizing potential bias and misinformation in AI outputs. As a student, following AI use policies prevents academic misconduct and helps you learn the material. As a professional, ethical use maintains compliance with laws, industry standards, and client trust. Misusing AI can damage reputations, jeopardize opportunities, and create legal risks. In class, cite your use of AI when required and verify all AI outputs before using them. In the workplace, follow company guidelines, document your processes, and confirm that AI-generated content meets quality and compliance standards. In both cases, err on the side of transparency and also accuracy. In this course and other courses, and in the workplace, the temptation to use AI inappropriately to finish assignments, tests, and work projects is strong, and that temptation is growing. In fact, you likely have classmates that are using AI tools when they shouldn't, and sometimes they're getting better grades than you. One way to think about it is to visualize the fraud triangle, where fraud is any activity that relies on deception in order to achieve gain. The three components of the fraud triangle are opportunity, motivation, and rationalization. Unfortunately, these components are present in your academic and also work environment. And some of your classmates have likely fallen victim to this fraud triangle. But fraud is still fraud. It doesn't matter if it occurs during an examination, in a ledger, on a resume, or with the chatbot. Misrepresentation remains misrepresentation. Critical thinking and problem solving, adaptability and continuous learning, communication and collaboration, and ethical AI awareness are 4 skills that will help you thrive, not just survive, in a world enhanced by generative AI. You don't have to compete with the machines. You have to be the best human in the room. The most successful professionals won't just know how to use AI, they'll know when not to use it. Integrity combined with smart AI use will define your career and give you the competitive edge in this ever-changing AI landscape. To be transparent about my AI use, I wanted to end this course with a mention of the AI tools that I used in putting the course together. I actually used a number of AI tools for things like brainstorming, outlining, drafting, editing, verifying, and creating content. These included OpenAI's ChatGPT 4.0, ChatGPT 5, along with its Study and Learn feature, Google's Gemini 2.5, Guided Learning, and NotebookLM's Visual Overview, Perplexity AI, Claude Sonnet 4, Adobe Firefly, Photoshop Generative features, and Gamma App. Everything in this course was critically reviewed, edited, and finalized by me to ensure accuracy, pedagogical alignment, appropriateness, and current information. I hope that you found this course to be informative and useful as we navigate the generative AI landscape within the confines of the course material.